Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return is Williams. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Go, Reed, go! Get the Eagles, Mustang 19! 18, Rodley, 8.
Throwing to start the drive. Patton. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep on the Arizona side of the field. A big play there for L.A. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Ready? Cougar 19!
On the give, here comes Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Try to get that pass to Khalil Shakir.
And now it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Rams defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
That is caught.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. That seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
The Cardinals at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing...
Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
2nd and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, Patton. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, LA.
Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Cardinals nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll set up a throw.
He's got this downfield to McBride.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey McBride, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they're trying to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Hacking, 18. Let's go.
They run again with Jackson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Arizona defense.
Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
They spent the week in practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the number 1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
70,
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21, Cardinals 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Kramer. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Josh Downs
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Cardinals are back within a score.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. In this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Go, check. Go, check. Ready?
They run on first down with Jackson. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Cardinals 14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And now the Rams have got, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Rams.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Looking to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
Ready?
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Kramer broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
2nd and 2. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Kramer. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now a give, it's Jackson.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Ready.
Now a first carry here for the running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll run with Ferguson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Ready,
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panthers. Ready.
On the carry, it's Ferguson. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here we go. Set. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19
Now
Tiger.
flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
On the set.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another 3rd and goal.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Jackson will score. Touchdown, L.A. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A beautiful fake. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll be hit down at the 43, 5 yards on the play.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down and 4. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
on now. 72.
Now back to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 16. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kramer. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's second and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Touchdown! Josh Downs with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Cards are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
This second and 4.
Ready.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Steady.
Second down, another carry for Jackson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ready. Liking 18. Go.
On the draw, it's Jackson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. A gain of 3, second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead he gave up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They'll go again with Kelly. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a good run here as he'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Here we go. Start. 60 by 6. Check smash. Check smash.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Los Angeles.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Cardinals 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Let's go. Go.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to McBride. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Kramer. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Shakir hauls it in. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
It's just a 32-yard punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Come on, come on.
And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Let's go.
They'll keep it in the hands of Calvin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Ready, ready.
They toss it out right to Kelly. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run up the gut with Kelly.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll run on the draw.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Liking 18. Hot, hot.
They'll give up the middle to Kelly. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Kelly on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, we just
saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And that will be incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's Williams to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. And they're like, oh, my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Again, this is Kelly. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Again, it's Kelly. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
Okay,
and facing a very tough 3rd and 19 here after both of those running plays went backwards. Operating from the gun, Black. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38.
38 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one nearly picked off.
Oh, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
A give up the middle with Benson.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Go.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point try now from Dicker.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Rams 56, Cardinals 28.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's second and 6. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Here we go, strike. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Gravity Lions. Let go.
And they will take a knee here. Charles